What's up, everybody? Michael Hurdle from RawGameplay.com. Well, the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay, and we're here in the city here, and we're premiering The King of Chinatown with all the Street Fighter players. And I happen to exclusively get an interview with these two guys. These two guys are the ones who actually put the film together. Calvin, if I'm correct, and Jordan, right? So tell us who you are first. Let's start with Calvin.
I'm Calvin Theobald, the director, producer of King of Chinatown.
Now, so what inspired you to make this movie, first of all?
I had seen Justin Wong walk into an arcade. I had noticed the fame that he had in this arcade and was wondering, like, how does a video game player get so many people saying, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" And then I had seen another player get off the table, and he knelt down next to him and wanted to kiss his hand. And that to me was something that was like a really interesting thing. Like, why would this guy want to do that? And I wanted to know more, and I knew that if I wanted to know more, somebody else might want to know more, and that's how we got started.
So this all started when you happened to be in the Chinatown fairs. What were you doing out there? Were you filming something else previously, or did you go out there definitely for Justin Wong?
My roommate was a huge Street Fighter 4 fan, and I wanted to know what this was about. We live in New Jersey, and he was like, we have to go all the way to New York to Chinatown Fair because they are the first people that got Street Fighter 4, and we have to play this game now. And I just was curious, like, what's so awesome about this thing that he's got to get out there right now.
That was awesome. We actually saw the film. We actually saw the premiere. It is great. It looked like there's more to come. Am I correct?
There could be. There could be. We're going to try to market this film, try to get it out there. Once we do that, there could be something else. Jordan and I, we always have our eyes out for some interesting topic to cover. We're always looking for new things. Now,
let me ask you: if anybody wanted to see this film, can they go to a website? Do they have to wait? Or what's in the works for this film? I mean, because the way we're going to talk about it on the show, people are going to want to see it.
At the moment, we're trying to find that avenue. What we need is for people to express interest in it. The people that came to see it tonight, hopefully they blog about it. You guys came to watch it. You're helping a lot. And there's also a link on top of our website that says click here to have King of Chinatown in your city. So you click that link and then put in your name, where you're from, and we're going to hopefully generate enough responses and show, the major TV corporations and the distributors. Look at the response we have. Look how many people want to watch this film. You want to buy this. You want to own rights to this.
Definitely, I definitely liked the film. It was interesting. There was a lot of things that I saw in the film that I didn't realize that really took place. It really, if people have a lot of questions about Empire Arcadia, Street Fighter community all over the world, Daigo, everybody, this is definitely a film to watch. You guys covered so much. Just before I get to you, I want to ask you one more thing. How long did it take you to put something like this together?
It's been around 2 years. Had over 80 hours worth of footage. It's taken a large chunk of our lives. I feel like Triforce and Justin are like, I see them every single day in my life. So it's like I see them more than I see like my mom and dad. So it's at that level right now. It's been 2 years.
Now it's 2 years. What's the budget look like, if you want to talk about that?
I'll talk about budget. Our budget was about 20 grand, and it was just mostly traveling to get to these places. Our equipment was part of that, but mostly the travel to get to everywhere we have to be was a large part of that.
That's awesome. Now we're going to speak to Jordan. Am I correct? Now, Jordan, what role do you play in this great film that we actually premiered here?
I am the editor and producer along with Calvin.
Now, so you actually edited this film. So trust me, I'm an editor. I edit Raw Gameplay, so I know exactly how that feels. How many hours did it take you to complete this film?
2 years.
2 years of editing. What do you use to edit?
What was that?
What do you use to edit? Final Cut Pro, Vegas?
Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut Pro. So you guys shot this in HD. I saw this. You did mention that this film was not shown in high def, actually, but it was edited. Now, is there any more work that you may have to do? Is this the final build, or do you have to fix the sound? I mean, tell us, let us know your hard work.
We definitely need sound correction, or we need someone to help us with sound correction. We have a great guy who's going to color correct it for us. His name is Adrian Romero. Unfortunately, just time didn't allow for it to happen at this time, but it still looks as it should.
It does look good.
But once we get the color correction out of the way, the audio fixing out of the way, it should be perfect.
So how long do you think that's going to take before that's final?
Adrian's quick. It might be a matter of weeks.
Oh, great. Next week? Next week? That's great because, you know, when do you guys expect this? Because I heard mention of like G4, a lot of major networks. They actually want to talk to you guys, look at this film because it is interesting. And guess what? You guys are one of the only ones right now that's actually doing something like that. So definitely you're one up a lot of people. I mean, any final words that you want to say about the film?
It's been 2 years, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm glad Calvin pitched it to me in the first place.
Yeah, you did a really great job when it comes to editing. I like the soundtrack. I like the music. I like the way you edited the Street Fighter clips in there. I even saw that you even went in there. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I'm not going to get too deep into it. I want you guys to see it yourselves. That you took the Daigo and the Justin Wong film when they were playing, I think it was Third Strike or Alpha, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure when Daigo... you know when
That was Third Strike, yeah.
That was Third Strike, and he actually countered all Justin Wong's movement, and Justin Wong. That was really great how you edited that, and I'm really proud of you guys for doing something like that and keep up the great work. Any final words with you?
You know, I feel like you know, one of my goals in life was to finish a feature film and have a large audience here for it. And I feel like you know, on Xbox Live when you get that little achievement, little point, and it says like 300. I feel like I just had an achievement. You know, like, and I got like 200 points just now. It's pretty awesome.
I like that. Now, if anybody wants to find out anything, give them a website. Let people know what you're doing. Let people see all your hard work because this is 2 years in the making and there's more to come. But let's just focus on this right now. If you wanted to see more information or even just find out more about you guys and your film, where do they go?
You got to go to kingofchinatown.com and they can find out more about us. They can see YouTube videos. We'll be throwing up some little clips of some stuff on there. And they'll find out all our screenings, too. Our screenings will be on there every time it's somewhere, and all news about the film will be there.
Now, just to wrap things up, I know you guys filmed here in New York City. We're actually at 2nd Avenue and East 2nd Street in Manhattan. Is this going to premiere? Is this going to premiere anywhere else in the world or just in New York?
Next weekend, it's going to be at the Big Bang Festival. Oh, just in case you're adding this, I don't know when you're showing this. August 7th, it's going to be at the Big Bang Festival in Iowa. And then after that, we're trying to find more dates. We're working on that right now. You'll find it at the website.
Definitely, and you guys can always find out more about rawgameplay.com. Where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. I thank you guys very much for giving us this interview because definitely I'm standing next to 2 future stars. And like I heard you say earlier in the Q&A, that you know what? One day we're going to go to their mansion, they're going to open up a gate, and it's going to be their name on it. This is Michael Hurdle from Raw Gameplay. Where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. We'll be back at you.